Hi everybody and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Saturday, what did I do with the 28th? The 28th. I got the 8th down. I thought, what am I? It's the 28th. Currently it's 74 degrees. High 92 today. Just gets better and better. Chance of rain 20%. Humidity's 87%. No wind. Air quality is 92. That's still in the moderate range, but that's almost in the critical range or whatever. Okay. I'm feeling a little sore. I don't know if I just did too much yesterday or what, or some mornings I just wake up and I can't hardly get up. My arthritis, and I have osteoporosis. See how everybody's looking. Yeah, this one's trying to grow down in here. Let's see. How dry are these? They might need a little. Had to water twice yesterday. I watered after morning coffee break, and then later on in the day, I mean, it was so hot and everything, or yesterday evening, everything was wilted. I gave him some more. Oh yeah, you can tell it's gonna be hot. I took off the netting yesterday, and that was a job in itself. I also took out the trellis over here and stored it in the garage. And yeah, took out that tomato plant, took out the trellis. So I got all this room right here so far. These, as you can see, are still producing plenty of banana peppers. There's plenty of them. You can see them all over. So I'm not ready to pull these up yet. I may need to give them some more support here. This one's leaning over the other one there. They're getting more sun without these tomatoes up against them. And there's just plenty of them growing. Look at all that. You can just see them all over that. I got some of the onions. You can see there's none left over here of the bigger ones that were out. That were big. I got some of them. Now I got to work on these, and then I'll have this space. Looking a little bit droopy this morning. They're still, you can see them all over them. There's quite a few right there. I'll probably take these out. Nothing I'll be growing for fall will be, climbing. These cucumbers aren't going to make it. So actually I can go ahead and do this. take these and put them in here too. These are nice little trellises right here. I'll do something with these later. Got my little, I'll have to put this back out there somewhere. Just don't know where now. So yeah, I'm in transition on some of this. The eggplants will probably be the next thing to go. They're not, they're about at the end of their cycle, I believe. Still got plenty of peppers. I can't see pulling these peppers up. I should have enough room for everything, even if I leave these going. I mean, I like peppers, you know, we love them, and there's just plenty of them still growing. But once I get all that space there, I may leave those for now, the banana peppers. Once I get all those onions out over there, I'll have all that space and the onion space, and then I'll have this space right here. I checked these carrots yesterday. They're just not ready yet. They're not ready to pull, to eat. And the okra is just now starting to really grow. So I can't see pulling it up. But once I have all that space, like I said, this space here, and all this space here, and then I'll have this half over here, I do believe that's going to be enough. But yeah, the eggplants are going to be the next thing to go. There's still some growing, but not a whole lot of them. You know, I can harvest whatever's here, obviously. These two have pretty much quit. I see like one right here. There's one, there's a bloom that's going to be right there. And it's got this one here growing. So they may be gone here soon. You know, it's still not time for me to plant yet. I'm going to go and look at all the seeds and see how many days it takes to harvest, and back up from there and see if it's time to go ahead and plant some things. I can start some things if I need to. I don't know if this will ever amount to anything. This zucchini. There's a small okra. I see another one right in there. And there's one right there. So there's another one. I'd like to get it to where there's enough to do something with them, maybe some fried okra or something. Yeah, I see another little one right there. You can see where these fall off, and then you know one's grown. I can't believe those plants on the end are growing so big. There's a couple peppers right there. I picked several peppers yesterday too. These are starting to change. Well, there's a big one right there. All those are big. They're so good too. I got several Neapolitans yesterday too. You can look in the picture. I think I did a little short of the harvest. Check it out yesterday. I had a good harvest. can't even hear him mowing with an electric mower. That'd be nice, really. They're so loud, mowers. Yeah, see how this one's laying down a little bit. Once they get so tall, I don't think their roots are in very good. It's kind of loose here is what I'm saying. So that's why they kind of fall over. See how they're all closed up in the morning? That's the way they do. Hi there. Yeah, they just close up. They'd been open last night. I should have come out here and I don't remember to. Come out here, they'd be all open, all these last night. Ouch. Some of these have thorns on them. You gotta watch out. Ouch. Yeah, these are doing good. Oh, it's humid. I feel sticky. There's seed on the ground out there still. I can't keep filling them things. They can find seeds and stuff in the summer, from what I've heard everybody saying. I just can't. I could fill that thing up 3 times a day, fill them feeders, and they would eat it. Especially those starlings. They don't leave until it's gone. I just filled it up yesterday evening, and they all swarmed on it. I might put out some bread today instead. Good way to use your stale bread if you have any. Give it to the birds. Okay, let's see. I don't believe it though. I mentioned it. I did a taste test with Mike this morning before I came out because I was hungry, and breakfast won't be till later. And I was talking about Kitty. She hasn't woke me up in about 3 or 4 days. I can't believe that. She's been letting me sleep. Now, if I get up to use the bathroom or something, she's definitely all over my feet, walking in front of me, meow, 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 and she wants something to eat. But other times she'd been waking me up, like running across me, meowing, laying beside me, meowing, nibbling on me, nibbling on my hands. Or she jumps up and grabs my feet, and she'll nip at them until I get up. But she hadn't been doing that. I enjoy it because I was able to sleep straight through her until I had to get up to use the bathroom anyway. Then I went back to sleep. So that's good. Speaking of Kitty, I haven't done a Kitty's Corner in about a week, I think. So I need to work on a Kitty's Corner, get some jokes ready for it. I don't know if I'll do it today or not, but I'm going to try to work on it. If I get it done and everything goes well, I'll do it either today or tomorrow. Also, I'm going to have, just mentioned I did a taste test this morning, And I'm going to be doing a taste test to show you I don't know if it's going to be a series. I don't know. I'm just going to try this, a taste test with Mike, where I'm going to fix a baked potato with sour cream and stuff on it, butter, salt and pepper, and then I'm going to crumble up some of Jeff's famous bacon jerky, and I'm going to put it on the baked potato. Let me know if y'all think that's a good idea. I think it is. We'll try it that way, and then I'm going to maybe try some other ways if I can figure out what I want to do with what. So, but I am going to try to do one, and then I'm going to have a special announcement during that taste test with Mike. It's going to be good. You see, don't want to miss that one. And when you see the one with the Jeff's famous bacon jerky in it, definitely watch. What's for dinner? I'm not sure. We didn't set anything out. I was so preoccupied with everything I was doing yesterday, and I already had everything in the crock pot, which was delicious. That's today's thumbnail, roasted chicken and veggies. I also did a short on it if you'd like to see it a little more up close. But yeah, I'm not for sure what we'll have. We got some great value stuffed shells in there. We might just throw it in the oven, but I just don't like using the oven that much. I really don't. So we might figure something out different, cold or something. I don't know yet. Hadn't had time to figure it out. In today's question, I may have asked like a different version or something similar to this before, but I haven't asked as many questions lately, so I thought I'd ask one. Do you cook as much when it's so hot outside? What do you have? I mean, if you don't cook. But that's like a secondary question if you'd like to answer that. But yeah, do you cook as much when it's so hot outside? Need a drink of coffee. All right, I think it's time for today's tidbits. Which region is called the roof of the world? My throat's got a tickle in it. The roof of the world is the description reserved for the world's highest region, and Central Asia's Tibetan Plateau has earned this moniker. Its average elevation is more than 14,764 feet. It is the world's highest and largest plateau and covers an area roughly 4 times the size of Texas. Its formulation took about 5 to 7 million years. Wow, that's amazing. Mount Yasur, the lighthouse of the Pacific. Mount Yasur is a volcano in Vanuatu, Tana Island in the South Pacific Ocean at 360 meters above sea levels. It has constantly been smoking for over 800 years. It's one of the world's most active and easily accessible volcanoes. It is also known as the Lighthouse of the Pacific because its eruptions are visible from the sea. The Cloud Island of Scotland. The Isle of Skye, meaning Cloud Island, is the second largest among Scotland's islands. The sparsely populated island is connected to Scotland's northwest coast by a bridge. The island is known for its incredible variety of landscapes, rocky remains of massive ancient landslides, rugged landscapes, and medieval castles. Manatees are dying due to starvation in Florida. According to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, nearly 912 manatees have died this year due to starvation. This is because their habitats are destroyed by pollution, and algae blooms kill off the seagrass they dine on. By year's end, 1,200 of the estimated 7,500 800 Florida manatees in the wild could be dead. That's awful. What are barrier islands? A barrier island is a constantly changing deposit of sand that develops parallel to the shoreline. These islands regularly move, erode, and grow as wind and wave shifts according to weather patterns and local geographic features. Beaches and sand dune systems form on the side of the island facing the ocean. Spots to visit in New York before summer ends. It's time to soak in the last few days of summer. If you are in New York State, you can visit the beautiful Toggenburg Falls. At the Lackawanna Rail Trail, you can walk, bike, or jog the path. Take your family on a day trip to the serene Saratoga Springs. Lockport Caves and Animal Adventure Park are also excellent options for nature lovers. How are Mammoths clouds formed? Contrary to the usual clouds that form through warm air convection, Mammoths clouds are formed by sinking cold air. These clouds are primarily composed of ice and appear like pouches or pockets. Some pouches will sink lower than the others depending on the level of moisture in the clouds. Those are weird looking. Plastics accumulation found at Mount Snowdon's summit. A survey by a French geophysical services company found plastics accumulation in Mount Snowdon's Welsh summit, where people congregate. This survey was conducted to determine whether Mount Snowdon can be turned into a plastic-free zone. The data will be used to make the public aware of plastic pollution. Good grief, that looks awful. What is the moon illusion? The moon looks gigantic as it hovers near the horizon, but as it climbs overhead, it shrinks. This striking phenomenon is known as the moon illusion. It is an optical illusion which causes the moon to appear larger near the horizon than it does higher up in the sky. The reason behind this illusion is still being debated. And lastly, Tropical Storm Ida to strike LA and U.S. Gulf Coast. It says strike. I'm sure they meant strike. Tropical Storm Ida that formed on Thursday afternoon has prompted an emergency declaration for Louisiana. Also, a hurricane watch was issued for parts of the northern U.S. Gulf Coast as dangerous storm surge is possible in the region. Early Friday, Ida had maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour and was centered about 30 miles east-northeast of Grand Cayman. I hope it doesn't get bad for everyone. I know Joe's been preparing over there from Joe's Garden and Bees. So, hope everything's going to be okay. But that's it for today's Tidbits, everyone. That's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I hope you enjoyed it. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on. God bless.